Alright, felt like doing some Control Warrior today. No changes since the last time I fired this list up. So yeah, nothing real surprising. I was kind of considering actually dropping Geddon. One of the cards that's only been, I don't know, so-so. I feel like I'm not facing as much Zoo. Even in those matchups, doesn't feel that good, so yeah, had considered getting rid of it, but what I want to do here, been a while since I played this. I actually kind of like all of this. I think Drake is a auto keep. You really want War Axe. One piece of removal with the Armor Smith is not that bad. Just kind of guarantees you deal with any like early innervated threats. It's really just about like snagging the board early if you can. Okay, sure. So yeah, unless you got like a shield slam, it's one of the matchups where I highly favor Armor Smith on 2 versus Armor Up. Okay. Look at this big damage. Already winning. Nice. I'll chill on that. See if he's got the silence. It's not even the worst if he does, because he probably hits there, and then we just kill that, run out the other Drake, and then we got a Sylvanas that he can't silence. Okay, Wrath, bit worse. Still not huge. I don't think we're going to execute this. If he's got Sengens, it's a little indicative of some bigger stuff coming. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I gotta jam the Black Knight back in this deck. I'll see what I'm running into today. Alright, double silence into Sylvanas. It's workable. But yeah, if I was already considering getting rid of Geddon, I used to run the Black Knight in this list. Maybe we go ahead and put him back.
I have no time for games.
Yeah, I've been seeing so much more of the Black Knight, which makes me like less stoked about stuff like Sunwalkers. I was actually thinking about that coming into today, but I've also been away for a handful of days here, so who knows? Maybe stuff's kind of changed up. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Brawl is very good here. It's on 7 mana. He hasn't used an Innervate. If we threw out the Sunwalker and we killed that, let's see, he hits. What is he doing? It's 22 if he can Innervate out the combo, I believe. But we do have like double Brawl. Guaranteed Sun. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't think Sunwalker's bad there by any means. Okay. But that's the problem. If he's got both Innervates, hasn't used any combos, he can start doing that thing where he's just pushing damage to our face, setting up for a combo kill later. Surprised he'd Wild Growth there for the mana. Only thing I can think is if he's trying to like double combo, which is definitely possible. We got this, and we got Grom. I think my concerns with the Black Knight are still very valid. Which means I don't want to run that out and give him some sort of swingy temple play. Now he's got to like spell power swipe this or something. Okay, BGH. Actually pretty bad. We don't have anything to clean this up, which is especially bad. Guess I'll throw that out for the draw. How is it lagging for you? No good. Good. Yeah, life's good. What do we have? We had Super Bowl, Valentine's Day. Sure you watched the Super Bowl. Pretty decent game. Not the greatest, but had fun watching it. Ooh. Yeah, other than that, just kind of chilling. How's stuff with you, Satur? Always good to see you in here. Trying to think what we want to do. Geddon's juicy. Ooh, especially with that armor smith. I think that's what I do. The only thing is if you draw like an execute off of that. No, I think we'll just go ahead and do it like this. Ooh, a brawl. I don't think that changes what I want to do though, does it? No. Could still brawl later. I like this. And then I think we hit there and get him. Yeah. Yeah, gotta clean stuff up. Geddon's gonna kill our own guy, gonna kill that. Generate a bunch of armor. With the BGH down, I don't mind that. I guess you could run a second. Prefer the Bengals win? Yeah, same. But your new head coach won the Super Bowl instead. It happens. Good to see Stafford win. Yeah, Donald as well. I like the Rams. I was definitely okay seeing them win the game. And the way that the game went, I would say that I would say they really deserved to win it too. That like missed penalty on the 75-yard touchdown, pretty impactful. You know, just yanked Jalen Ramsey down by the face. Not too bad. Staring at the computer screen too long. Oh yeah, that's not good. But I know exactly what you're talking about as well. Certainly been there. Okay, this is nice. Definitely gonna save that BGH though. Yeah, no, I get that. Working as a programmer, it was bad. I would stare at the computer screen all day, and then it's like, oh, nice, the day's over, let's go home. What do I like to do? Stare at a computer screen some more. That'll be fun. I think we'll just chill, because I might even do this combo here. Don't really care about swinging face. Nice, yeah, so we'll just push that in the BGH range. Cause I don't know that he's running something like a reg that you could snipe on its own. Only thing that works for me is to basically start over, get some sleep. Yeah, I think I'm kind of similar. I'm like that with a lot of things though, like if I don't sleep well in a day, if something goes wrong, if, you know, just, you name it, if something goes a little off, it usually takes the whole day to, you know, absorb that. And then if I sleep, it's all good the next day. Oh, see, I hate this shit. Are we just dealing with some... What the fuck? Okay, I did not expect that. Huh? Okay. That was interesting. Lord of the Ring to your ass? Yeah. Trying to. I feel like Ents hit a little bit harder than that. That was very strange. But I guess whatever, you just spend all the cards you got. Peace out. I'm fine with that. Starting with a win, which I think is probably different than I've done for the last few streams. Alright, see what they throw at us next. So one Druid game, which has got me thinking of the Black Knight, but Geddon was actually good for us there. I think that's kind of, it's just like on the chopping block. But that's the other thing, I didn't really know what to put in. We've got all these 6-drops. I don't know just how useful the Black Knight would be. I mean, obviously, if he was the Black Knight instead, we had a few targets. I just don't know that it was super necessary. You hit a Singe and you hit a War. It's awesome, but you got so much removal anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it some more. I was also thinking about potentially cutting Gorehel, but I don't know. When that card works, it just works so well. Yeah, they're like exhausted against something like Shaman or Paladin. Sometimes you like push for lethal with it. It can just be really, really nice. But I've seen so much weapon removal too. But yeah, I don't know how likely it is you get tons of value out of it anymore. But yeah, other than the Black Knight, I'm not really sure what else this list could use. It's not especially weak to anything. If I could bolster the Miracle Road matchup, I would probably do that, but I'm not even sure what you do for that. Other than just trying to race better, but I feel like whatever you put in would be an awkward addition, like... Yeah, trying to push extra damage. You could try to go with like another weapon or heroic strike, something goofy like that, but I don't know. It's just so bad in every other matchup. Maybe Tinkmaster, I guess you could try that. Mid to high legend's been dead lately. Camping started early this month, it seems. Oh man, queued for 9 minutes. Well, let's re-queue. Yeah, we weren't DC'd there. Yeah, that's horrible. That's definitely not going to incentivize people to climb that high. I mean, it works out for me because I just like to do some pretty goofy, terrible stuff when I'm playing. That'll keep my MMR, you know, within a range where I'm gonna get matched up a bit more. But I guess as we can see here, yeah, queue times are climbing. Yeah, I might just start breaking out the what the hell was that thing from the other day? Oh, I can't remember what it is. Wordle. That's what I gotta do, the queue time Wordle games. If you decide on a control deck list for ladder, considering changes, play a couple games, see what people are playing. Yeah, there's a lot of that. I think that's actually, and I might make a video about this. I was thinking of making a video for climbing to Legend, climbing in Legend, that kind of thing. And I think, yeah, a lot of it comes down to, like, individual players, not so much like, what is the meta at high legend? It's like, you're going to play the same 5 people again and again, and yeah. Queue time's not as big of a deal to you. But here, I guess we're gonna whip out the Wordle. Start with good old penis. Great intel. Alright. I did one of these off stream. I find this thing weirdly addictive and fun. Okay. We got a U. Pretty stoked to be playing Demon Souls for the first time. Nice. Are you playing like the remastered version or the original? Yikes. This is awful. It's a nice word we can use for intel here. I don't really care about the U. Something that eats a lot of these other consonants. On PS5, it looks so good on PS5, like the updated graphics and everything. I played it on PS3 a little bit. I never owned it because I didn't actually have a PlayStation. But, yeah, these queue times are just insane now. Somebody sniped me. But yeah, I never like beat it or anything. So I'm hoping one day they release it on PC and then I'll actually play it. Oh, but you played through all the others? Well, then maybe you're as excited as I am for Elden Ring. Because man, that I am just counting down the days. I'll still definitely be doing Hearthstone, but Jesus, this is not helping. Just beat Dark Souls for the second time 2 years ago as child's. Oh yeah. The difference, like I still remember my first character being like my first character. I like to be like the warrior, the tanky sort of character, whatever. So I put up, I guess, like health and endurance and strength, whatever, that kind of stuff. I think I ended up using the Black Knight halberd, but yeah, I had like Havel's armor and, you know, just all like fat rolling around and super tanked out, but which actually works pretty well in the game. But I wouldn't say I was like skilled at all, you know. I just kind of waddle around the battlefield sort of thing. And then yeah, the more you play it, it's just, it ends up being you're fast rolling like crazy. You're just wearing whatever looks cool, trying out different weapons and stuff. Totally different experience. When I was at my peak, oh my lord, this is bad. Yeah, when I was at my peak, I was just like, not speed running through the game, but you know, I could get like to wherever I wanted, get whatever equipment I was hoping for, like my next PvP character or whatever, within like, you know, an hour or two, get all situated. Yeah, I love it, where he like slams down on his back and makes the ridiculous heavy clunky noise. It's a good word that uses all these letters. We know the U's there. Oh yeah, the animations are terrible. Just everything about being in heavy armor is difficult. Sometimes even having poise, like poise in PvP was really good in Dark Souls. But poise in PvE is terrible. You actually want the bosses to knock you over so that they can't like combo the crap out of you. No kidding, I would take a bot at this point. Just give me a zoo bot, that's fine. This is unfortunate. Real unfortunate. Good thing Elden Ring's coming out, or I would have nothing to stream. Yeah, the thing is, people were saying, and I think that this is true, or at least like speculating to a degree, that right, you got your hidden MMR and then you've got your rank, and those are like independent. And so I actually did like decent last season, which I think is a bad thing, because I was playing lots of more serious decks, and we haven't been great this season. But I think if that hidden MMR is still matching us against like decently high level people, then that's what's driving this queue time up. It's not so much the actual rank, you know. Considering delaying Demon Souls because you knew Elden Ring was coming out, yeah, it's the 25th that comes out. It says the 24th in like the Steam launcher, but I assume that means it's just to like download it and it's playable on the 25th, something like that. Yeah, I think it's probably worth just go ahead, play it, have the enjoyment now. Yeah, just a good game. Oh my god, a game of Hearthstone. What the? Had to send your PS5 controller in for repair? Oh man. Just got it back, new controller, feels so good. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's amazing how much those cost. Like, I got the whatever Xbox controller just for my PC, right? USB controller. I forget what it was, but I want to say it was like 70 or 80 bucks or something. Like, just ridiculous. I mean, I was buying a new computer with it at the time, so in comparison, the price of the controller to the computer, not that big of a deal, but I guess we'll just do this. Helps for Shield Slam. Maybe we like Taskmaster that. Makes it unstealable. Shield block's actually not that bad here either. The draw is quite nice, but you get the draw next turn with the Acolyte as well. Save the shield block for a slam, but you can do it next turn. I don't think it really matters. We've got the flexibility to do that into shield slam if he has like a Blade Master circle. It's really the only thing you need to be prepared for at this point, I think. Priest is so slow. Gigantic QC issue on Sony's part? What is a QC issue? I feel like I'm missing. Quality control? Ah, yeah. Quality control. I always have just quality assurance. QA. In my head.
What now?
Do you shield slam this? I guess. Again, you can still Taskmaster it next turn if you want. Boy, we both waited in queue for so long that he's forgotten how to play Hearthstone now. Okay, here we go. Now this I like. I think I will play the Armorsmith first. Like, the only problem with drawing off of the Taskmaster is if we get like a Fiery War Axe, then you're sad that now you've kind of got to throw this in, but no, this ends up being fine. Yeah, I'm not sure there was anything else that we could have drawn there that we'd regret playing this out for. I'm not sure I would like slam or anything. I was just going to run out the Sunwalker, but I think Shield Slam's probably better here. Then again, he's injured, and we just drew an Execute. So I guess we Execute? Sure. Do that, build up our armor more. It's a risk of getting stolen, I guess, but we can just gore house, start beating away at stuff too. Priest does sometimes run Swampus, so no guarantee that we don't get hit here. But yeah, this should be able to deal with pretty much anything. Is he smiting it? Wow. I'm actually quite okay with that. But yeah, I do think we start getting value out of this as early as possible. Just hope you don't run into weapon removal. And we got decent follow-up even if we do.
Let me change your mind.
That's fine. That's a little annoying. Do we shield slam it? Probably. There's still BGH for like a Reg or an Alex or something. I think the only other thing you probably see that's big here is like a Ysera. But it doesn't matter, so I guess we'll hit this first. You're still okay too. Fuck that. See if this is one of the what are the guys going all Black Knight recently, or if we get away with a nice 4-attack minion that's like unkillable. Basically, it's a severe joystick drifting issue. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that would just drive me crazy. I still remember back in the day of like, you set up your Nintendo 64 and like, you know, whenever you plug the, or you fire the game up and you've got all the controllers plugged in, it's like where your joystick position was as the console turned on or as you plugged the controller in. And just over time, yeah, those joysticks got so flimsy that I would always run into that issue. That drove me crazy. So yeah, if that happened on like a modern controller, I would go pretty nuts. You know, normally when these guys take so long, it kind of drives me crazy, but considering we're just going to go back to the Q game after this, yeah, take your time. This is fine. We get a nice free hit here, I guess. What do we want to do? His big board clear is like Akanai Circle. So if you run out like Harrison, right, he can like hero power circle, do some stuff. It just means I don't really want to get out like Geddon. I kind of think you just do this though. We have so much to deal with whatever he's gonna put out. I'd rather like hit something with the bubble or, yeah, I don't know. Just no rush for getting big stuff out. Joysticks made from hard plastic were a huge design fail. Ruined your phone as well. Yeah, because those were like that super hard plastic. Like people would play Mario Party and they would do that kind of rotation with like the palm of their hand. And I remember it would get all like torn up. People's hands were just like completely screwed from it. Okay. Interesting. Cheap Harrison for War Axe. Yeah, honestly, not the worst idea. Sometimes it'd stay center, and other times it would just drift at random intervals. Man. That would drive me nuts. I actually had it. I was playing Vampire Survivors one time, and I just used the keyboard controls. Like I know you can like click and drag and whatever, but even just using the keyboard controls, I had I was trying to do like resizing or something. I think to get rid of like the whatever window display, And somehow from that, I ended up getting drift from the keyboard. It was like, what? Like, it was stuck on, like, left or down or something like that. Okay. Similar idea applies. I mean, I don't think I want to get out Geddon. Just bonk, bonk. This is the only thing. But I'm sure he's saving it. If put the latest vampire update, Lightning Ring upgrade. I thought I checked and I didn't see any updates. Let me check again. Huh. I don't see any updates, but maybe the last one I got includes that. I have not seen the upgrade to a Lightning Ring. It's cool that they're adding upgrades for other stuff. Okay, here we go. But yeah, until they start adding like more challenging things, I don't think I'm gonna go back to it. Or it doesn't even have to be more challenging, but new areas and stuff like that. Alright, this is perfect. Now we bond. Do that. Alright. I talked shit about Geddon, potentially cutting him today, and he's had a couple good games so far. And we can even kill a BGH if he runs one. Okay, it's just a death. I always see the updates, suddenly missing achievements. Yeah, I guess that's what I should be doing. I don't have to slam yet. I'll just set up. I mean, even like slam Grom or like hit Grom, it's not like the worst thing. I really don't want to get mind controlled if he just happens to be one of those goofs that runs one. I just take my time. I think, yeah, the only thing that actually could be a concern is Ysera. I was playing earlier. I'm just saying happy to have a better controller. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's very good. Oh, spamming the WoW emote? Yeah. See, people did that when I played the game. But that was just because I was terrible. It has nothing to do with my controller. But now you've given me a great excuse for why I'm so bad at it. So that's good. Oh wait, no, because I wanted to run this out. Shoot, hit, yeah. Yeah, Rocket League's fun as hell, but I am just dog shit at it. Which I kind of think, like, it seems like one of those games if you learn and you really get into, it's probably a lot of fun. But I also think if you're really, really bad, it's a lot of fun too. So it's not something I was really like motivated to learn ever. But yeah, watching like pro players, man, they just make it look so easy. I think I just War Axe Rag, probably. Might as well save the dragon. No reason not to. Yeah, good drunken. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, as long as you're playing with people that are like at your level, then I think it's a blast. Ah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. God damn it. They actually did something. That's lame. That's enough, right? Yep. Alright. Well, 2-0. Only took like 40 minutes. No. It's too late. I couldn't say it back. And now we're back to the real game. The true Hearthstone Classic experience. Insta-Q? Insta-Q? Oh. Oh, insta-Q. Man, that is more satisfying than like top decking removal or something. That is just... That's nice.
Know the true essence of fear. Victory or
Wow. What do you think about this Acolyte? I mean, this is like everything you want against Zoo, plus an Acolyte. The thing is, you're probably not playing it on 3, right? You coin something, play something out. You actually might. I'll keep it just because we've got everything else. The other consideration is to throw that away and actually then look for something that'd be good against handlock, but I think I'm comfortable with this. I do prefer Armor Smith here. If he throws up a taunt, you just hit it. Juggler, you slam it or hit it.
get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay. Don't mind that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I feel like you just have to kill this stuff. Not real tempting to run out an Acolyte to its death.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, I actually think it's slam armor up. Cause you're either, yeah, you're probably gonna Acolyte War Axe next turn. So I don't think it's worth like equipping that and then just doing nothing. But that's just a play, it depends on what you got in hand.
The light protects me.
My shield for Argus.
Interesting. Not sure that really changes much. Only consideration is if you want to be like a lot more passive. Like, you could Acolyte armor up, like don't even do the War Axe and basically just get ready for a brawl. Brawler Sunwalker. Because otherwise you're hitting that thing to pop the bubble. I think I like that more, actually. So War Axe turn, much more flexible, being able to slam axe something bigger next turn. I don't think so. I quite like this, actually. Just like, because building up more health also gives you more flexibility. I don't think the War Axe is bad or anything. But I'm pretty happy with this line. Go to Legend? Not today. I highly doubt we'd ever get close today.
The light protects me.
Huh, what is that? Especially with these queue times. Okay, well, this should be great then. Okay. Works for me. Bye bye. Alright, Back to the real game, what everybody's here for. Wait, rank 4? Huh? How did I hit rank 4? I was 6 3 stars. Oh, I guess because you can carry the win streak. I see. You get bonus stars with the win streak. We got 4 stars randomly there. That's kind of hilarious. Heard magic was even more overpowered than Demon Souls. Yeah, it is. It's so stupid. And it wasn't Dark Souls 3. Decided to opt away from building a guy like that. Yeah, I think it's Firestorm. Or if it's not Firestorm, something like that is like the one magic ability that you can just kill like every boss with in one go. Alright, a little less optimal versus you. Dark Souls 3, the one magic was ridiculous. So I played a lot of number 1 and then just a bit of 2 and 3. I think, I'm trying to remember what it was even like in 2. I don't remember magic in 2 at all. I think it's very good in 3. And then it was good in 1 after the DLC. They had like a bunch of black magic or dark magic or something. I remember all those things were pretty ridiculous. Went full wizard in 3. Yeah, I never enjoyed magic. It's just, to me, like, the brilliance of the game is, yeah, rolling around in combat and, like, you know, looking for opportunities, managing your endurance, all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, playing as a magic user, it's just like, pew! You just stand there doing the same thing again and again. Alright, this is a very interesting hand. Decent minion, but double brawl. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it's always nice to mix things up. I'm a big fan of that, but yeah, I don't know. Just felt like it never really worked as a magic user in Dark Souls. Yeah, usually when I try mixing things up, I would try, like, you know, oh, for PvP, or what do you mean? Just in general, I didn't like, okay. Yeah, I just didn't like the play style of it at all. I gotta think about this, though. So you can kill this off, or you can run into there. You can also just brawl. See what happens. It's kind of like 50-50 good and bad. 11 damage is a lot. Taking 7, but you can also like Acolyte Taskmaster. I think it might be a brawl play. If he follows up with almost anything else, you're just like dead. It really sucks if like this survives. You remove 6 damage off the board. It's like trading that into those. But you don't develop anything. Otherwise, I think you would probably do that. Leave 6 on the board to play out these 2. Yeah. I'm gonna brawl. I think that's a pretty tough turn, though. Oh. Easy turn, just kidding. Talk about PvE exclusively. Never gotten to PvP. Yeah, in PvE, I just didn't like it because I felt like you could stand back and like kite too much, that sort of thing. That was always a drawback for me, but no, don't get good juggles.
Get in there and fight, man.
Good. So yeah, the way that I would try to mix it up was generally you know, I would try a spear or like a rapier or something, like just a different weapon, you know, a falchion, a scimitar, a great sword, ultra, whatever the hell they had. They had like giant weapons. What do we do? War Axe, Taskmaster, Acolyte. I guess you War Axe, because that way you can just like armor up with the Taskmaster. Preserve the board a bit. Seems good. Animations are so clunky to watch that you need them min-maxed. Yeah, I don't know. I do like, though, that the animations are such a huge focus of, like, each weapon. Like, that's how they want to vary their, you know, their usage and stuff. It's not just, like, straight damage or whatever. Huh. Interesting Mortal Coil usage. Okay. Huh. How do we want to do this? We're probably in good shape. He's actually like pretty close to dying with a Gorehell. I kind of just want to like Acolyte armor up. I'm thinking like, cause you can like hit, push 6. Yeah, if you Doom Guards into your Baron, it kind of blows. Honestly though, none of this is that bad. I feel like I just don't know if you hit that golem. You can buff it, but do I care about him buffing it? Probably not. Do you swing face? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this axe. Let's get the Gorehell for potential lethal. Probably doesn't matter. Yo, what's up, Flash? Get that clunky to watch, but the inputs are legit. Yeah. Make the game more endearing. Yeah, I guess it's kind of. Maybe I'm saying the same thing as you, or on the same page, but yeah, I guess I should have swung and then Gorehell this turn. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, like some of those weapons, you just have like these big giant like wind-ups and swing-throughs and...
What now?
On. Made to
Bring the pain.
Seven. Yeah, you're fine.
I've got the beast in my sights.
14-7. Swing now. Yeah, I should have just done that swing last turn. Have a lot of love for the Soul series. Yeah, me too. Me too. Number 1, it just stands out. It's like an all-time great. But yeah, really all of them.
The light protects me.
Alright. Well, I dragged that on longer than I should have. But that's fine. Insta-Q? Insta-Q? Nice. Okay. Oh, geez, I don't know what happened since the start of the stream after that, like, 10-minute queue, but we're good now. Easy legend. I think even if we had a 100% win rate, I still probably wouldn't play long enough to hit legend. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
Victory or death!
Getting all these warlocks. And have not seen a handlock today. A little interesting. Because they were on the rise. And I do want to go back to it. I still want to do handlock in a questing adventure or rogue. What you got? Just a nice 1 health minion. No, see, we don't like that. We really don't like that. Alright, we like that. Rakuda, welcome, welcome, hello.
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, not bad. Yeah. Getting pretty lucky on our draws today, I feel like. Yeah, this is like such a good turn 3 too. The fact that you could buff this, or you could like armor up, shield slam.
Do you need a blessing?
It's a little annoying there. Okay. Still all pretty good though. Because even if you taskmaster that, you can just armor up, shield slam this guy next turn. If you get that up to 5, it's a bit of a problem though. I think you do just kill it.
What now?
Probably, and it's a little bit slow afterwards. Yeah, we'll do it. Things could turn out better if you end up playing the Armor Smith. Sort of depends on what he does. But if he lets that Priestess live, like he doesn't go ahead and make trades. Yeah, I think it's actually a risk to let this guy spiral out of control.
The light
I
protects.
feel like this is an underplayed card in Zoo, actually. I have not played Zoo in a long time, but... Oh, that's cool, too. Even better, don't even have to shield slam. But yeah, when I did play Zoo, I feel like Amani was actually quite valuable. Okay, that's not great. Well, if the amazing draws are going to keep up, this will be an execute, right? Right. That's not right. Okay, the only question... Do you ever shield slam? It gets into range for these, but it does not get it into get in range. Can't do it the following. I'm gonna do it. Am I? I'm gonna do it. Could be ill-advised, but the thing is, if you run, say, like a Sunwalker out next turn, and he's still alive, you gotta be able to, like, armor up, shield slam, and it prevents one of these the turn after. And we're at so much health that we can just, like, start running at these big things and expect them to get value later.
It's time for a little blood.
The light protects me.
Okay. See, like here, I think it's even Cairn, right? Because you can take 9 damage, throw up taunts later. That's fine. Very small chance, but he runs an owl and draws it. But yeah, again, probably not getting a lot of value here. These 2 Sunwalkers, though, quite nice. Interesting. Boy, you can get like... Oh, okay, he's gonna do it like that. I was gonna say, might end up having like the juiciest Geddon turn. God, we still might. But you end up taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, Leroy Amani, but I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Almost out of time.
Okay, well you don't really have a choice here. You have to get in and hope you don't die.
For honor.
Looks like the shield slam just did not matter at
For
all.
honor.
But
For
yeah,
honor.
unfortunately got to do this. Boy, yeah, Geddon's been like MVP today. Forget cutting him. He's been great. Tried Sifu. Okay, I'm interested to hear this. Feeling the emptiness outer-wise pretty well. Hey, that's good. Mechanics are fun to learn, enjoyable once you understand. I saw a little bit of it because people were like, "Oh, this is gonna hold me over until Elden Ring," and it looked like it had some interesting concepts in that. Come on, that's it. And we got lethal. Look, gore hell. Oh man, so cool. Yeah, it's got like that whole age mechanic, which I think I mostly understood from the bit that I watched. Yeah, that looked cool. It looked like replaying a lot of the same content over again from the streams that I had seen it, and I think that's the only like drawback that I saw from it. But yeah, it did actually look pretty neat. Okay, not quite an insta-Q. Hey, I'll take this.
Versus Nemzi.
Okay, what are you looking forward to about Elden Ring the most?
Victory or death.
It's a tough question to answer. I guess I'll keep the shield slam. I don't know. I think I might have to throw it back because I'm not on coin. Probably do. Yeah, what am I looking forward to most? This is terrible unless this happens to be handlock. I don't know if these are the same Chinese characters that played Zoo against us earlier or not. Yeah, I don't know if I could really say what I'm looking forward to the most. I guess if I had to like break it down, because I'm just, you know, excited to play the game. It's everything about it basically. But one of my favorite things to do in any game ever is go somewhere that you're either like not supposed to or you're like under leveled for, right? And so the fact that they've made this so open world, and you know, you should just be able to kind of go wherever, do whatever. It's just not too bad. I think you kill this over that. If I had a Taskmaster, maybe you'd think about doing it the other way, but this probably just fights this anyway. So yeah, the idea that I could go anywhere, maybe I find like really cool gear off the bat, or I'd find like a super hard boss that's gonna take me like 10 tries to do. Like I really don't know what to expect, but yeah, that feeling and then overcoming that obstacle is always a lot of fun. Just completed boss 2 in Sifu. And they had a lot of trouble understanding what you're supposed to do once you figured it out. Pretty easy, but still challenging. Yeah, it sounds like that reminds me of like old school game design. You play like a Super Nintendo game or something, and it's like repetition, you know. Enough repetition gets you, man. If this stupid thing wasn't there, I'd actually run this out, but maybe I still do. Again, the only other thing you save it for is like a Taskmaster. And you buff the Doom Guard, shoot it, but we got nothing else. Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, and you just like learn the same thing over and over again. Usually those are the games that send you back to the start, right? And then you just like play it more efficiently. But I kind of like that design. Wish it would be worth $60. I hope so. If I had to guess, it will be. They've got a good track record, but yeah, of course you never know. Okay, at least you got rid of the other Doom Guard, but pretty ugly hand to deal with this. So Karen, you get nicer trays. I think you, God, you have to take like 10 damage with the Gore Hell, but at least you got Alex and a taunt. Yeah, I think you do this. You hope to make this hit, equip this and hit. Taunt, armor up Alex, something like that. You're looking for the exploration and survival similarity from Dark Souls 3. Interesting. I didn't feel... So I never actually beat Dark Souls 3. I think I got maybe like 2/3 of the way through it, something like that. But I never felt like a survival-y kind of thing. Okay, I don't think we can do this whole Gore Hell play. Let's see, if I hit and I arm or a Sunwalker, what can he do? Like potential juggle or just that. 7. I mean, it keeps you alive, okay. Otherwise, 17. Yeah, nothing else is fine. I think you just have to do this. Maybe you can generate decent armor next turn. Potentially get a good draw, heal up there, I don't know. This one's gonna be tough. Getting ambushed by 3 dudes, having to walk back and recover your souls. Yeah, I was never a fan of like the cheap deaths or anything. There was a few of them where I felt like in the Dark Souls series were just kind of bullshit. Like I remember the giant skeletons. There's like one shooting arrows at you, and you go over towards him, and then this one comes around the corner and just boots you off a cliff. Pretty hilarious, but real annoying. Yeah, we're just dead. That's fine. But I always liked the just really difficult areas that you had to go back to. Yeah, again and again. Yeah, frustrating and hilarious. I don't know. There's like a line that I draw between... It's fun to watch. I love watching somebody get booted off of a cliff. But man, if I like work a full day, I come home, I want to unwind, play some games, and then a giant skeleton pops out around the corner, kicks me off a cliff in a, you know, blacked out area, and I gotta spend 20 minutes getting my souls back. That's okay. I'll pass. Unfairness is why it's good. First time. Yeah, it's like that way on like bosses and stuff like that. Or even like that other stupid area in Dark Souls 1 with I guess I'm not gonna coin because there's a good chance you would coin that out. There's like the Silver Knight shooting arrows at you, and you gotta balance along the edge of that railing. That shit was tough too. I still find that hard. And that's the mistake, playing the game after a stressful work day. Well, that's true. Part of that is on me. With the slam, I guess you go... God, I don't know. He's not gonna innervate a Yeti though. Let's go ahead and do this. You could do that whole play. Normally I like the War Axe and the Slam for, yeah, a Yeti, but that would be if you like either Wild Growth or still the potential to do that kind of innervate. Actually, Taskmaster here is quite good too. Building a board is huge. Bring this down to 3, puts it in Wrath range, but I don't think that's a very tempting play for him either. Just like Dark Souls 3 first boss. Oh yeah, I remember the first boss. Yeah, that's the thing that made like Dark Souls 3 not as much fun for me, and it's gonna be the same for Elden Ring, I'm sure, unless they, you know, really change things up. But yeah, if you've played a lot of Dark Souls, and then like when I fought the first Dark Souls 3 boss, you know, I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but like I'm pretty sure I beat him my first try. I didn't find it that difficult. Whereas like Dark Souls 1, I remember the first boss I found much more difficult than the first couple. So, you know, you just can't replicate that, like, the full learning experience from, like, 0 to hero type thing. Something where I wish I could, you know, erase that from my brain, but just can't do it. Guess I'll just get out the can. Same goes for any competitive kind of game. There's need time to repair. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm pretty masochistic when it comes to games. Oh, Starfire. Yeah, that's interesting. I was wondering why he was just like hero powering for so many turns. I think it's just starting to add up a little bit more. I think I will swing once. He's probably got jack shit for minions to play. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I find it, like, as stressful and annoying as those things are, it's not like the difficulty or like the fact that something feels like cheap or whatever that actually gets me annoyed. It's just the time that it takes. I really, really hate wasting time. And so that part can really, really bother me. But yeah, even if it's like cheap bullshit or whatever, it's okay. I'll live with it. But then again, the competitive games are kind of another level. Especially if you play like a MOBA or something. You got like toxic teammates. Yeah, that'll drive me pretty crazy. Okay. I could shield slam in Harrison for a bit of tempo. Thing is, it doesn't set up a reg lethal, but having Harrison down, it does sound nice. How many shield slams do I really need? I feel like this is a Malagos deck, probably. I'm gonna do it. Got so much removal. This might even hit a minion. You get Dark Souls 3s. It playing to the second time. Theme and areas feel really depressing because the world's built into chaos. Yeah, I love like the world building in those games. The theming, all that kind of stuff. That is like maybe my favorite part of the game. One of my favorite parts, for sure. Speaking of first bosses, first Demon Souls boss is a joke. First demon. Oh yeah, it's like the phalanx or whatever. And yeah, if you learn the do you ever Sunwalker instead of like he's probably running BGH. If he's running all this removal and shit, but whatever. Pop it down next turn. Yeah, if you use fire on it, which I think it gives you pretty early, what is it, turpentine or oil or something, it also just melts way faster, but But the first area of Demon Souls I thought was really hard, and then yeah, the boss is not proportionally difficult. I died a lot more getting to the boss than I did on the boss. Yeah, there's some BGH, but this is probably fine. We just keep like generating armor. Even he's like down the 2 swipes, even with the moonfires. Oh, that's nice too. Sure. Should just be good here. Live a lot of life by trial and error. It doesn't bother you as much as people think. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, same. I am conditioned from older games to just not mind it so much. Although I can admit, you know, I don't know if you call some of those things like design flaws or some... I can see where other people would be frustrated from those design decisions. But yeah, for me it's like, what? That was just games growing up. You rented a game from the rental store and you had no idea how to play. You got the shit kicked out of you for like a whole weekend, and yeah, it's just what it was. Oh, they put him in Dark Souls 3 as a normal enemy? Yeah, I think he's in, or there's like a very similar enemy in the DLC of, or no, not the DLC, it's the painted world of the first Dark Souls even. Yeah, they love that enemy design, I guess. Could slam this for the immediate draw, but I'm not really sure what else I'll have. Maybe there's something I want to execute. Yeah, the pine resin, is that what it is? Yeah, the painted world. Yeah, I remember that. I played that game way too much. I remember most of everything that takes place in it. Alright, I guess we'll do it like this then. It's another potential execute proc, but... cool, I guess. Let's see what we get. I guess I'll chill on it. Maybe I shouldn't have even played the War Axe. I was gonna swing and then I started second guessing it because we just don't have enough follow-up.
That belongs in a museum.
Yeah, I shouldn't have played it. This is really weird though. It's like he's drawing into combo pieces, but I just don't see how he kills us with them. Yeah, it was actually one of my least favorite areas in the game. I didn't think it was all that much fun. But I remember most of it, I think. Do I slam that? Do I shield slam it? I feel like you shield slam, you save the slam for the Malagos. Assuming that's what he's even running. And Orlando is very cool. Oh yeah, sorry, when I said my least favorite part of the game, or one of my least favorite parts, I meant the painting. Yeah, and Orlando's really cool. The idea it's like the city of giants or whatever.
I must safeguard the land.
So now this just looks like a normal druid. What is going on? This is oh so strange. And what do we want to do here? Hitting and executing is good. Brawling's good. Just trying to build a board for another combo. Huh? I guess you brawl if I've got 2 brawls. It's fine, I think. No, I'm very thrown off by all this now. It seemed like he just had nothing in that sort of middle of the road mana cost. Now there's all this crap, but I still think we're okay. Drawing should be fine. Might as well.
I have no time for games.
A bite. Huh. This is very weird, 'cause we didn't see a gadget saying or anything. But all these, like, removal spells, I don't know. It's all so strange. I feel like there's a chance for an Alex, so don't want to run that out. Jeez, we're probably gonna have to Alex him. Oh, there it is. Might as well do it now. Ooh. Okay, it's actually a problem. Can't remember. What was our last card? Drake, okay. Alright, guess we'll do it like this. Do you have a second to naturalize? That could be a problem.
I must safeguard.
Like to play with fire?
Boy, this is such an interesting list. 21, we're gonna be taking damage. We can slam this as an activator, but boy, that's not very good. So it's just tons and tons of removal, that's it. Oops. I think we do this. We took just one, eh? I just don't know if I want to keep that as an activator or not. I think you still probably do. Give it one more turn. I'll do the armor up instead of the BGH, but boy, it's awkward. Yeah, only having 17, it heals up.
My eyes are
I just don't want to get that naturalized. Pretty sure this gets killed with the spell. Definitely feels bad to be taking any kind of damage from that. It feels necessary.
I've got the beast in my sight.
I'm assuming he can kill this. But yeah, then I think next turn you just do this. Hope he doesn't have a naturalize, and that's about all you can do. Guess guess it's possible he runs another BGH too. He knows that we have this, which is the issue. I guess you could choose to not draw from it. I don't think that helps. I think you need to do it and pray. But let's see. I assume he's got something for it. And Druid's having a lot of fun? I think so. Definitely threw me off. I was... Yeah, there it is. Sitting around waiting for... Yeah, Malagos is kind of the finisher, but... No, it seems like it was just, like... made to be a hard counter to Zoo or something like that. And then that's... I guess the win condition against control decks. Just never die. Force them to overdraw. It's pretty cool. Fatigue sort of Druid, I guess. Hard counter to control. Well, everything else in the deck is
Let the games begin.
going to be really good against aggro as well, though. I don't know if I keep this. Wasn't watching super closely. Yeah, the double naturalize, I would assume that's for control. But like Starfire, Starfalls, yeah, no cold light. He had bites, claws. Just every piece of removal basically. Well, I like our odds already. Yeah, not really sure. See, I think I'd consider that like a fatigue Druid, but whatever it was, very different. I guess we'll get something out. It always hurts to not click that button every turn, but it's fine. Whoa. Well then. That was fun. Or to make people rage concede. Could be that.
He's coming!
He's got mountain giants. He's probably got molten giants. So is it worth burning and execute? You barely get any more tempo at all. In fact, you probably just armor up instead of armor smith. We used a shield slam, but we do have double brawl. Still have another execute. It's gonna be a while. I think I'm going to. Maybe I should have run that out just in the off chance he ends up with the other molten giant or mountain giant. Because I need like to run the armor smith in. Yeah, that's probably true.
Let the pain speak to me.
We hunger for vengeance.
Very interesting. I actually just like that. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with weapon swings and hitting with the body and stuff. That's fine. I think you do want to kill the acolytes. You don't want to let him ping it. I didn't really care too much about Thalnos there. Okay, definitely executing this one. I guess unless I get like a slam or something, because Geddon can still kill it. Well, just thinking what I want to do as a follow-up. We'll do that. He's setting up for that flame strike range. It is nice to be able to push more. I think I'll go ahead and do this. Will I? Yeah, I think so. Node Red's usually top 100 legend. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't show ranks on the climb. Yeah, I'm sure it's still up there. I had a couple days that definitely weren't great for MMR, but I think overall we're probably still up there. Alright. Molten. We can still blast with the shield slam. Should have just made it an option. Yeah, it's one of those things where they're trying to protect you from yourself or whatever. You know, they probably think people are going to be real upset or confused or whatever if they see the other person's rank is vastly different than yours, you know. Because realistically, like, this could be the first day he plays in the month and he's bronze 10 or something. Probably just takes one person losing a game like that, and they go complain on forums and stuff like that. You gotta kind of know, and the fact that the game doesn't just tell you that there's another hidden MMR system, I think people probably just assume that they're playing people around their rank. Yeah, don't want them to feel too anxious. There's some validity to the point, I feel like. But yeah, it gets into like a weird area of okay, we know it's not duplicate. That's good.
Strike.
I do want to see what this is potentially. It could be a counter spell. That's true. It actually could be a counter spell, but I'll risk it. But yeah, it kind of gets into like the league thing where they're gonna remove all chat or whatever, and it's like I can see why they would do it, and I can see, you know, I don't like being BM'd just as much as the next guy, but yeah, at the same time, it's part of what makes the game. It being as I don't know, toxic and crazy as it is, so it's a tough line to walk, I think. So much more rewarding when you know? I think so. I mean, I would like to know. It does have the other molten. BMX part of online gaming? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think a lot of people think that way. But I also get why companies are like cautious to lean into that. Guess we'll go ahead and draw. I don't just want to run Harrison out into a flame strike. I'm looking at this like, see, what I don't want him to do is like get through this and then hit this, because you could like frost bolt. prevent us from proccing, but I can't play too hard to not. I also don't know what you cut in these lists to fit in all the giants. So I'm just thinking if there's any benefit to you blasting that. Like there could be, but I don't know. I don't feel like especially concerned about killing it. Because it's also possible he's just running like one flame strike. No, there's a second. So happy we didn't run out of Harrison. And this maybe sets up for a better brawl too. Sure. So we have one shield slam. But no more executes.
What now?
I mean, you can Harrison brawl, but if you whiff, it's like the worst thing ever. Or you just 50-50 slam, see what you get. I think. Harrison's pretty nice to run out, though. I guess you can brawl and then Harrison after. That's also not bad. Okay, I'm gonna brawl. Let's see what happens. Great.
That belongs in
I
a
think we'll go ahead and do that. Like maybe, again, not sure what he would cut, but maybe he would like Blizzard run in. This threatens the pop on the ice block. And he just used a bunch of burn the previous turn. So maybe what he wants to Alex. Like that brawl, a perfect opportunity to beat him. I suppose so. Alright, well we can deal with the Alex. Yeah, you really want to pop that. Let's see what happens here. See, that gets tempting too. Like, holy shit, that gets tempting. Thing is, he's still got double fireball and probably a pyroblast, right? She's got like 22 damage. He's down Thalnos. I think he only used the one frostbolt. But then I guess we have the opportunity to Alex ourselves. So maybe we just play this real slow. Because you can't do it all at once. Yeah, alright. I don't think the armor here is all that big of a deal.
I have no time for games.
Versus that. Because you might even be able to kill him with fatigue here on the secret. I think it becomes a less and less of a big deal. As long as you can't do it all in one turn, right? This is all fine. If we're not dead. Tell you after game what it cuts, sure. Be good intel, good to know. Yes, I think we're okay here.
Let none survive.
Pop it. Yeah, it does feel good. There we go. Nice. Yeah, actually, ended up being closer than I thought. Expecting it was just regular freeze mage, but you know, those giants Add a bit of a twist. Near max value Alex, yeah, exactly. Oh, it cuts ice barrier. Okay. Ice barrier and 1 freeze. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Next, I think I played lists that look kind of similar to that, but everyone had their own little spin on it, so I don't, yeah, don't know what, like, the standard version of that looks like. Probably a cone? Okay. Would make a lot of sense. I don't think we want any of that. Good old control warrior mirror. Ooh. What does it make it? I think it's worth doing then. Cause you can't just like armor up shield slam. You like shield slam war axe, shield block, shield slam. But even if this eats a piece of hard removal, if they're not running something equivalent, a lot of times it gives you a big advantage in the matchup. This is awesome too. Don't even need to get this thing injured. Strip his armor. Okay, not a problem. Looking at, I think you gotta run the Acolyte out. We can generate a lot of armor off of this. I'm not real convinced about the Armor Smith. You don't want to build too big of a board for Brawl, but I kind of think it's okay here actually. Even if you ended up getting like a 6-mana thing you wanted to run out. Yeah, I like this. I like getting like a single draw for that. It's about the right amount. Especially with only 1 in the list. Don't normally like using shield block this early, but actually no, you still probably don't. He's gonna be saving Harrison for Gorehal. I mean, we could do that and it just lets him do it, or you let it chill. I'll just go ahead and do this. Yeah, 7 I'm not too worried about stuff. 8 gets into spooky turn territory. Again, I think we opt to not shield slam. You hit and you get in. If he BGHs, he doesn't get good follow-up. And you can still hit it with the axe. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. Now I just love Reg so much more. Again, could BGH it, but its removal's dwindling. No armor now.
Well, let the pain speak to me.
Oh. Alright, full desperation mode. Nice. Alright. I'll do this. I'll assume there's no way he's got a second brawl.
None shall.
Whoa. What a dickhead. And normally I would not shield slam the Black Knight. I guess today we'll just keep that alive because we drew slam. Do you have a second Black Knight? Lol. I got a feeling we're okay in this one.
I dream the world dreams.
Guaranteed, right? Yeah. Got exactly 14. Well, that was fun. Nice. Alright, I think that's my last one for today. Gonna end the stream there. It's nice getting back to Warrior, as always. I got a few things on the radar coming up. Not exactly sure what I'll play tomorrow. Like I said, Handlock, Questing Rogue. Something I want to do. Saw like a Control Priest in the Discord. Maybe I'll take a closer look at that. Play it. Not really sure. But yeah, it's the 16th. We get Elden Ring on like the 25th. So I don't know what the stream schedule's probably going to be pretty normal up until then, and then really ramp up. I'm going to be playing a ton of Elden Ring. But I don't have like any game for after Hearthstone, because I don't want to start anything that's really like story oriented and then not be able to finish it or whatever. So I'm gonna put some thought into it today. Maybe there's something quick I could get through, or I don't know, feel amped to play a bit after to keep the streams going longer. But yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned. Yeah, thanks Rakuda. Appreciate you being here, and yeah, everyone else, enjoy your night, and we'll see you guys another time.